well on the Renekton means I don't think you're going to get a huge amount of value from the Killer Instinct on the Kai'Sa. I would have probably preferred a bit more of a front-to-back team fighter than this Kai'Sa, but Nautilus actually going to be the pick in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of more standard. That is kind of the LCK style, even if some of these enchanters...
A little bit more cautious, especially with Peter walking his way up.
He's on the way. Can Honq avoid this? Peter, well, does he just want to invest the flash? BDD's so
Peter's
low!
Just gonna look for the flash hook underneath the tower, but it's not going to be enough damage from Honq. Still able to flash away. Summoners exchanged between the Nort and the Azir.
Nice roam from Peter.
He uses the heal for him as well. Now BDD's going to flash just to kill Kaiwing. Flash heal wasn't enough.
For the Trundle, I mean, Peter's already in position to try to jump on him.
And Doctam just hit 6 as well. Dredgeline in from Peter. Ginger here, look and see if he can find a pillar, but you don't really want to take this fight. You're at a disadvantage in terms of ultimates, and KT will just secure their first Drake of the again, around that 7 minutes.
He is. I mean, this is his first time, flying. If you haven't watched some of his interviews, do yourself a favor, go watch some. He is just a treat.
Great hook again onto Ginger. Is going to put the subjugate down. Flash forward from Perfect. Death charge onto Honq as well, but Ginger already put in the dirt. The Troll King is down. Rest trying to collapse, but CFO forced away. Should be 3 grubs to KT. No smite for CFO. Doggo's moving across, but actually looks like KT are happy enough just taking the 2. They'll let this grub reset. Cuz can just wait around. It's like, okay, my smite's going to come back up in a couple of seconds' time. KT will get the 3rd.
Yeah, the longer CFO contest here, the more they're losing on that bottom side. That's a wave that's completely gone, and Junja has just had 0 chance to have an impact in this game. He's been something that could be exploitable. 45 seconds until the Dragon. You could end up looking for him, especially with someone like Kaiwing. But there we go!
Depth charge! They get the knock-up. The quickness comes out, but it's not in time. Peter claims the kill.
Even further in his favor with that first item already completed. It is still KT winning.
And his feats. 12 minutes in. Oh, Ginger. He starts up the red. There's the hook, and Ginger in the jungle sent to an early grave. A 4th for KT. They rule.
Exactly. He's just going to go right down. He's going to get stopped. You just flag it.
Flag comes out. Peter will have another hook. He's just standing there. He's like, what are you going to do, Honq? Depth charge down. They'll look for the engage. A Cataclysm alongside BD.
Because Junja's then behind, and it makes it so difficult for CFO to actually answer for any of these plays because they are always at a man disadvantage.
And who is it for KT that's getting fed? For so long, I think people will have looked at BDD as one of the greats, but not quite. Perhaps at this Worlds, he can really take that step to the upper echelons.
Yeah, the only man on this team who's been to that semi-final, hoping to take the rest of them there, and the organization for the first time, but it's Rest who needs to get out of here.
Exhausted there for a second. Spell Shield coming out from Doctam, and Tofo Q3 going wide, but this is just going to be another tower for KT. They know they can force Rest away, take the turret, their 2nd of the game, and CFO have been able to stop the perfect game from happening by taking a tower of their own, but apart from that...
it is going to be an uphill battle, to say the very least.
Yeah, and you already highlighted the wave clear, and it's a Rift Herald now as well, so you were already losing on the map, now you doubly lose on the map, but Perfect might lose this.
Pillar coming out, there's a Killer Instinct as well, with the quickness, everything invested, Perfect falls the shutdown to Doggo. A pick for
CFO to answer back because of that reset.
It's the same setup again. Rest is on his way across on the hunt, popped by Doctam as they look for the chase. Depth charge onto Honq, Emperor's Divide, dodged by the Cataclysm. Honq not in the redemption in time. CFO lose their mid laner and now might lose the rest as they get chased down by KT. Junja on the flank, a 4v4 begins to erupt. It's Perfect, not TPing down yet. The redemption for KT will top them up, and in the end, they just back away.
CFO are asking, why are KT better? And it's just cuz.
He's holding the flag and drag. He's ready to punish at a moment's notice. Perfect reaction time there to immune that Azir ultimate. They win out in the 4v4. Yeah, I mean, some of the teams that weren't giving them respect have already been sent home. Peter's looking for another play.
Depth charge down onto Ginger. The pillar does not really going to stop anyone getting in, but a good quickness out from Kaiwing distracts the rest of KT. Kaiwing trying to dash back, but he's taken out by Doctam. 1 down so far. KT can advance. Oh, a great hook again! Peter, what are you? He constantly finds the picks, and now CFO picked apart by this Perfect Nautilus. Perfect diving in for a Ruthless Predator. The Rift Herald charge coming down. Will they look for a tier 3? Cuz begins to disengage, but they'll just get the charge in, and then Peter should be able to dredge line his way away.
And they can even go right back to the Otacon that's about to spawn here if they really want to put that pressure on. They're going to take away the jungle camps. They get the charge on another tower. It's 6K up, and yeah, they're just going to do Otacon on spawn again, because why not? Honkyu has no teleport, and he's still dead.
He goes for it again. Rest steps in front of the bullet for Doggo. The knock back onto Peter, though, now slammed into the wall, and the rest of KT unable to respond in time. Doggo diving onto the backline, and Killer Instinct flashes the barrier! Doggo gets the shutdown! Card's perfect, and BDD still alive. Not much mana on BDD, though. They'll still be able to kill off Kaiwing. Honku and Junja need to do it all, but Honku doesn't have the damage. The Otacon has been begun by KT. CFO still looking for it. They have the Emperor's Divide if they can find a way into this fight, but Honkyu goes in, BDD pops a stopwatch, Otacon secured, Kaiwing with a good quickness finds two with a knock-up, but CFO now need to disengage. All their engage tools have been used. Cuz diving onto that backline. Cuz taken out by Doggo. Perfect looking for it as well. But this dog who let him out, Perfect, shows him where the cage is at. Puts him back to the fountain. Only Honkyu left alive. As Perfect, BDD, Dogdam and Peter collapse. It's an ace for KT.
There's no...
On the other side, it's Honkyu and Kaiwing trying to find this flanking angle, but they use the redemption for the reset and then just send Cuz in.
Doggo the only one really with two items that matter for CFO as they try and step into the darkness, into that fog of war. The dragon resets, Rest using his health bar to try and gain purchase in the river right now, but KT keeping them at arm's length. Rest still stepping forward. The Drake how low, 7K. Kaiwing flashes for BDD, lands the quickness and the grand entrance, but with a flash away from BDD, Perfect dives in, and the chase goes in from Cuz. Cataclysm onto the backline, the Emperor's Divide from Honkyu. Everyone from KT falling below half HP, but then now with the redemption, they are topped up to full. For a moment, CFO looked like they may have found the fight, but the wallets are too damn heavy. KT find a 5-0 ace and will walk it down mid.
Yeah, CFO posed the question, but BDD had the answer as he has every single time this game. 100% KP for BDD, 6-0 and 15 on the Orianna as they're looking for one of the fastest games at Worlds.
Sub 25 minute, the prize for them. This roller coaster keeps on ratcheting up. KT in dominant fashion are gonna make it 2-0. The scoreline looks at BDD, but the hearts were won by Peter. KT 1 game away from the promised land.
Again,